Okay, they burned the new. I don't know if he still owns it. Rick Chow. They're burning. They burned his store. So to my people,
bad. Okay, so the store is broken into, as y'all see. Water bottles, water bottles. That's what the little boy died because of water bottle.
And that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's something. We actually did something.
And this is what they expect of us. They already see us as animals, so they expect this behavior. But if we stop our dollars from going to their businesses, that would be powerful.
Do you really want to know why everybody is mad that blacks are shifting their money into the black community? Do you want to know why everyone is mad at the AKA boycott or the AKA blackout? I didn't want to be honest, but I'm going to be honest. We're going to tell on you foreigners now, okay? People are angry at us because this will make the world black and white in America, because now all foreign shops and foreign businesses have to close down. And when they close down, what will they do? They'll go home. So this is kind of like an immigration move that blacks are pulling right now and don't even know it. But foreigners understand that shit. That's why you see Cubans coming out and trying to curse us out. All these white people are mad. They're like, oh no, it's going to be a black and white America and we can't face them alone. And now all these foreigners like, fuck, we got to go back home to Somalia and shit. We can't steal millions more. Fuck, we got to go down here and open up some whorehouses. That's why, because now they're becoming immigrants and they're feeling the immigration coming.
What up, gang? So recently, the gas station, the Shell gas station, and the store that was owned by Rick Chow, the man who fatally shot Cyrus, the 14-year-old child, in the back in South Carolina, in Columbia, South Carolina. This store right here, this store has been vandalized not once, but twice. Once in May of 2023, I should say directly after the incident took place, and then once again just recently this month, after Rick Chow was found not guilty. And as you can see here, there's trash all over the parking lot floor with multiple crushed water bottles, which is what Cyrus was accused of stealing originally, even though we know now he didn't steal a damn thing. There's messages written all over the store, graffiti. One message says, close it down. Other messages say justice for Cyrus. And I absolutely 100% agree. Justice for Cyrus, because there's no way in any reality that a 14-year-old child should be down, even if he was stealing waters. And even if he did have a gun, and let's say he did turn around and point the gun at them, I still don't think he should have been shot. Because why in the hell are you following people out of the store anyways? If you're in fear for your life, the last thing you're going to do is follow somebody that you're scared of outside into the parking lot. No, you followed him because you wanted a victim. You wanted an excuse to shoot a young black person. Because you and so many other people in this world see us as a threat and see us as less than human. Do you honestly believe that this situation would have occurred if Cyrus was a young 14-year-old white child? Because I do not believe that. What we have here is a very clear example of dehumanization. Execution because of theft, or at least a perceived theft, an alleged theft. Water, something that should be free for everyone anyways. So I'm not in any way sad that this store got vandalized. I won't be sad if something happens to these people. Because people disrespecting our existence is going to come to an end. Because you ain't gotta like us, but you will respect us. And all the trolls, you can say whatever you want online, and all the people that think that this stuff doesn't happen, we're just making it up, you can believe what you want. But until the good people start checking the bad people in their community, we got problems.
All right, TikTok. All right, man. I told y'all Columbia, South Carolina was gonna act up. Currently, the Chow family store, the gas station where Cyrus lost his life, They looted the store. They tore that store straight to hell. Busted windows, water bottles all over the parking lot. Talking about making a statement. They got water bottles all over the parking lot. They straight busted out all the windows. Took everything out the store. There's freaking cases of beer in the parking lot where they looted the store, tore the store straight up. I told y'all they was gonna act up if that man went free. Now, I just made a video when I was walking this morning. The Chow family need to leave Columbia, South Carolina. They need to leave Columbia, South Carolina, because it's gonna be like this until, I mean, they're not gonna get any peace, and their store is just gonna, this is gonna keep happening, because right is right and wrong is wrong. Now, like I said in my video when I was walking, you might see it, or if you don't see it, I don't believe in eye for an eye, but a lot of people do, and they are out for blood when it comes to Rick Chow, Andy Chow, and the wife and the mother. They want this man, they want the Chow family to feel it, and they are starting to feel it, because the store where Cyrus Belton lost his life is tore the hell up. Now, after they they tore the store up and looted the store up, it's like 30 cop cars in the parking lot of the Chow family gas station. I told y'all Columbia, South Carolina was gonna act up, and they did. I told y'all this man was to go free. They was gonna act up, and Columbia, South Carolina act the hell up. The Chow family need to go ahead and sell that store to somebody. They need to close. They just need to pack it up and leave. They need to pack up and get out of Columbia, South Carolina, because they are not going to be able to walk them streets without somebody. They're going to have to watch their back now. They're going to have to watch their back. Rick Chow shot Cyrus Belton in the back, and now he's going to have to watch his back, his wife back, and his son back. They need to go ahead and just get up out of Columbia, man, because the people have spoken. Yeah, you were found not guilty, but let me tell you something, man. You losing money with your store being towed the hell up. I know you could probably got insurance and all that stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? But still, you losing a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? You losing a whole lot more. But man, hey, the people of Columbia is not going to let you. They're not going to let you walk around. Business is not going to go as usual. Your life is not going to go peacefully after the not guilty verdict. From this day forward, your life in South Carolina is just basically done. You need to pack it up and just go somewhere else. Yep. The people of Columbia has tore their damn store the hell up. I'm out. Peace.
An old Chinese guy like Rick Chow is going to do anything to keep his son out of trouble, including take the fall for him. Now, other creators have been saying that Rick, at the age of 61, could not really have chased Cyrus Carmack Belton across more than a football field of distance. Andy Chow, however, Rick's son, who was only 20, I believe, could have easily done it. So I agree with them. I think Andy did it. I think Andy was the one who murdered Cyrus. And our hypothesis is validated by Chinese culture, Chinese immigrant culture. Working class Chinese immigrants like Rick Chow, who run a gas station, believe that their children are the future. Their children are their American dream, the ones that are going to, become white collar workers, become doctor, lawyer, engineer, whatever. That's what creates so much pressure on Asian kids. There's like a stereotype. And for the most part, it is true. Then you add in the fact that Andy is a boy. And in our culture, you're supposed to take care of your parents when they get old. You're supposed to financially support them. We don't find it acceptable to put old people in a nursing home. So Andy was supposed to go out, get married, and find a girl who was also going to take care of those parents, if we're going by traditional Chinese values. I personally have had a few accusations against me that would have completely tanked my career from, actually Asian men, terrible Asian men, saying that I was harassing them. But that's besides the point. When my parents found out, they locked in and they were just like, anything we need to do to dispel these false claims, we will do. Now, the thing is, Andy actually did it. Andy actually probably murdered Cyrus. So Rick Chow and his wife saw their entire hopes, their entire American dream go up in flames in that moment. And I think they decided as a family to put the blame on Rick instead. Now, before you go saying that, oh, Rick was being so generous protecting his son, no. Andy is their retirement plan, okay? He is their pride and joy, their bouncing baby boy, the thing that they will primarily discuss with other members of their community as a point of pride. He is a boy. Y'all on here who made this hypothesis, you are very smart.
Secret Service Sam here, and Rick Chow, the owner of the gas station, who him and his son Andy Chow unalived Cyrus Carmack Belton. They had full police protection at their gas station. If you went by it, you saw a video yesterday. There was about 35 police officer vehicles there protecting the gas station. Now, since then, I have seen the community has done its job and done its, that gas station will be gone. Now, there's people saying online that he's already sold the gas station, which I'm not sure, but that gas station will never be the same. There's also people online saying, well, the kid had a pun and had it coming. There is no evidence whatsoever that Cyrus ever pulled out a pang. No evidence whatsoever. All the bystanders who witnessed it went on the stand and said they never saw anything in his hands, and he was unalived and shot in the back by Rick Chow. We now know that Rick Chow has an entire history. He called the sheriff's department over 200 times. And I get what you're saying, shoplifters. People are saying he was sick of it and they deserve it. I understand how somebody, after having lots of shoplifters, they could be frustrated. That does not give them the right to take somebody's life. You call the police, you let them go, you do something else besides using force to unalive him. This guy, Rick Chow, has done this before many times over. He is a violent man. Maybe he doesn't need to be in the gas station business anymore. He needs to be like a swim instructor. I don't know. I'm digressulating. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of the world.
Let's talk about Rick Chow. Don't unalive this 14-year-old Cyrus. This 14-year-old little boy. I don't know if y'all heard it or seen it. Come on in here. Let me tell y'all. In South Carolina, little corner store. The little boy went in, had a backpack on. They told him to take it off. Whatever he did, they still kept looking at it. They say this store is known to put your picture up because they love to catch people that's supposed to be stealing stuff out their store. Let's say the boy, they thought the boy stole the water. You took his life because you thought he took some water. The whole family runs out of the store, leave the store unattended. The daddy, the son, and the mother runs out after this 14-year-old boy. His name is Cyrus. Run after him. They said the boy running so hard he lost his shoe. He did have a weapon on him, but the weapon fell out his pocket and he put it back in. And then the boy, the daddy's son, said, "Dad, he's got," I don't know, I'm just ad-libbing, "he's got a gun on him." Now, then they say that's when the man shot him in the back because his son said he had a gun. Now, they going to hell. The mama, the son, and the dad, they sit them there lying and they don't unalive that boy. How in the world did he even get away? All of them left the store? You mean that not one of them get convicted? And then they saying that he pointed a gun? But how he pointed a gun? You shot him in the back.
I support the economic boycott that the Black community has been calling for against Asian-owned businesses. And here's why. You should never spend your time and energy in people that don't see you as humans. That if you went into their store, you would fear for your life. So let me give you an example. Anytime I want to eat Mediterranean food, I've learned that Mediterranean is a very loose term for a region that's currently being colonized. I'll call the restaurant and just straight up ask, is this restaurant owned by an Israeli person? And or is the head chef an Israeli person? If they say yes, I say, well, that's unfortunate because I cannot support a restaurant that supports genocide in an apartheid state. And not only that, I'm going to put your name on a list that I started in 2023, which is just my Excel spreadsheet, with other friends who also don't support Zionist institutions. And also on a tangent, like, what is Israeli food? These are the lengths that I am willing to go through in not supporting a business that doesn't see every human with dignity. We should already be boycotting corporations. Like, for example, Hyundai, which is a Korean company, their bulldozers are currently tearing down homes in the West Bank of occupied Palestine. So they're displacing the indigenous people. We should be boycotting, or at the very least, not buying the latest iPhone every year because Apple is illegally mining cobalt and coltan in the Democratic Republic of the Congo and using slave labor to dig out those minerals.